Hello my lovelies, I hope you're all well. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get this glamorous evening look, which is perfect for a Christmas party, any kind of office party or New Year's. It's very easy to do even if you're going from day to night, so stay tuned and see you in a second. So let's begin with our other eye. Now first I'm going to take you through what I've already used on the rest of my face, and that's the Photogenic Lumessence foundation from Lancome. My shade is number 3. The reason I use this is because it's really good for taking photos. It's actually called light mastering makeup. So it has a low SPF of 15, it lasts for 14 hours, and it looks beautiful in pictures. It doesn't flash up too white or make you look too shiny. So that's a lovely one to use if you know you're going to have photos taken. I then added some colour to my cheeks because we're going to be doing a fairly dark lip, and for this I used a NARS blush in Sin. As you can see, it has a little bit of sparkle in it, and it's also quite a dark mauvey pink, so it adds a little bit of colour to your face, and that's nice, kind of slightly frostbitten glow. Then I've also made my eyebrows quite defined, because I find that when you're doing a bright lip it's also important to have some kind of structure in the top area. So for this I'm using the Sleek Brow Kit, and I actually use it in the shade Light. That's what it looks like. It has little brushes and also a wax, which I apply first, and then a powder as well just to set it. So the first thing I've already done is apply a little bit of Urban Decay's Perm Potion. I apply this before any kind of makeup just to make sure that it lasts all night, particularly important if you're going to be out and dancing. And then I'm actually going to use a coloured base, and today I'm using the Eyeko Fat Stick. Some of you may have noticed that Eyeko have rebranded themselves, and now all their products are all about eyes, and they've got a new logo and they're really focusing on the eye in Eyeko. So this is one of their fat eye sticks, quite similar to the lip sticks that they had before. This one is in the colour Taupe, I believe, and it's an absolutely beautiful shimmery kind of slightly off silver colour. So I'm just applying that all around. It's such an easy product to use. All you have to do is just apply it and it gives you a beautiful shimmer. You can just smudge it with your finger. I'm just going to use a brush, just a clean brush, just to feather out the edges. But if you're in a rush, you can always use your fingers or a cotton bud. It blends so easily and beautifully, as you can see, so you really don't need very much effort. Just like that. And then on top of that, I'm using eyeshadow from YSL. Unfortunately, I depotted this, so I don't have the actual colour, but it's pretty much the same colour as the Taupe stick. So, but it has a tiny little bit of green, which is quite nice for the festive season, but we're still keeping it neutral because of course we've got that dark plummy red lip. So we want to keep the eyes quite neutral, but I like to add a little bit of colour, a little bit of interest and shimmer, just so that the eyes don't look too stark and there is some balance in the face. So all I'm doing is really simply feathering that colour on top, and also a little bit underneath the eye as well, just like that. I really like to add a lighter colour around here, around the tear duct. This also looks great in pictures. For this I'm using MAC Pigment in Vanilla. These are so easy to slip in your bag, and they've got a nice screw top, so I'm not going to pop open. This is also a really lovely multi-purpose product. You can use it as a face highlighter, so just pop a little bit here with a face brush, or mix it into a lip gloss to add a little bit of shimmer. So it's a great one to have. Then for my eyeliner, I'm going to use Eyeko's new Skinny Liquid Liner in black. This is one of those very easy to use felt tip liners, which is also great to have in your bag because it's not going to spill, and it's not as fiddly as having a gel liner and a brush, which you have to try and keep clean. So really, really easy to use. I'd say it's almost as easy as a pencil. It's just like a felt tip pen. So I am going a little heavier with the liner than I would normally, just to balance it and create some definition for when we do the lips. And then we're going to wing it out at the end as well. and this will elongate the eye, especially if you have a slightly rounder eye. Just like so. And then I'm going to very simply finish off with mascara. For this I'm using Eyeko's Fat Brush mascara, which gives you big and bold lashes. And it has a very large brush. So easy to kind of wiggle and get every single lash you need. If you have problems with also keeping the eyelid clean, they've put on these little Eyeko eye protectors, so you can just pop that here, just to make sure you're not getting mascara all over your lid, which is quite a cute, nifty little idea. Of course it depends on your preference, but I feel like a look is incomplete without lashes, so I've just popped on some really subtle ones. These ones are from Lash Royalty, but of course, if you're going to an office party, I wouldn't exactly go for the feather lashes, something subtle like this, but it really depends where you're going. So, next step is for the lips. Now I've already prepared my lips by moisturising them and exfoliating them just by using a muslin cloth over the top, just buffing off any dry areas. Especially in the winter, my lips get very dry, so you want to make sure your lips are really nicely prepared for any kind of bright or dark colour lipstick. First thing I like to do is put a stain on. You don't have to be too precise with this. I normally just kind of blend it out with my finger anyway. And this is the Beaute lip stain, and it's a liquid gel stain in the colour Fever, which can also be used on lips and cheeks. It works really well and will last all night, no matter what you're eating or drinking, and it just ensures that once your red lipstick does start to wear away, you still have that red stain underneath, so it won't look too obvious. There's lots of other companies that make stains. Gemma Kid has a really lovely one, and so does the Body Shop, as well as the Benefit one, which is a little bit more pricey. This one is lovely because I find that it doesn't dehydrate my lips at all, and it's really soft, so it's not too drying. The colour I'm going to be using today is one of my absolute favourite reds. It's kind of like a plummy red, and it's one of Max Factor's new Elixir lipsticks in the colour Mulberry. It has a gorgeous little bit of shimmer. For applying this, I would definitely recommend a brush. If you're in a hurry, you can apply it straight from the bullet, but then just outline with a brush, or use a lip liner. I'm not going to in this case, I'm just going to use my lip brush to even it up. As you can see with the shimmer, it's really important that you don't have any dry areas because it can highlight it a little bit. So what I do is just apply it like that and then use a brush to work it in and neaten up the shape. So now I've got the shape how I want it, and that is what the lips look like. You can add a little bit of gloss just to the centre. I'm going to add some of the Body Shop gloss in quite a bright, vivid red colour in number 11. This gloss gives quite a vinyl shine to the lip, so it's really nice. But obviously if you prefer to keep it more matte or just keep it with a shimmer in the lipstick, then that's fine too. And that is the final look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial for this quick party look going from the office, or maybe for somewhere more formal where you want to look really polished. It's so quick and simple to do. I think it would suit any skin tone, and it's always lovely to have a bright red lip for Christmas. So let me know what you think, and if you get a chance to try it out, I'd love to see your photos or see how it turned out. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you all soon.